Okay, guys, I return. I thought I messed up something with the recording. I'm back. So, like I was saying, I just looked through the scenery to see what pieces I'm going to need, what pieces I'm not going to want, so I can have them all laid out in front of me. So let's do that. Okay, to be honest, I didn't really find an incredible amount, but I'm kind of got a few different ideas right now just from looking at stuff. So I want to make some kind of town, some wooden block town, yeah, made out of wooden blocks and cardboard blocks and stuff like that. And here's the idea I currently have. So this is definitely the first I want to have, kind of explaining to us the rules of everything, kind of, if you know what I mean. And I'm kind of thinking of two antagonists right now. This alien or this robot. Not really sure. I like the idea of both, but I'm also thinking of this goo. I'm thinking, could the alien arrive in some kind of goo? Um, or maybe it's like some sort of thing that's spreading, like I don't know, similar, like some sort of thing that's spreading across the world. I don't know. Hold on, these guys could be friends. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna keep that in. So I'm gonna get to thinking about doing the layout of the ride right now, because that is also very important. Because can't have a dark ride without the ride. Otherwise, it's just dark. Look at this. Thinking of this. Like this. One important thing to know when you're doing Dark Ride, if you want to build the building around it realistically, like do the exterior, you don't want it to be this crazy shape. Like for example, let's just build something here. If your building's going to look like this, it's not really going to be easy to do an exterior because the building's going to kind of like take this shape, which doesn't really. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. That kind of works. Of course, can't place for anything. Let's have a look at this for a sec. Okay, I've come up with a story for the ride. So it's going to start here. You're going to be given a mission briefing by. Oh, that's further. Sunny. You are going to be given a mission briefing by the police officer. Tells you that these aliens are trying to infiltrate into our world and spread this glue everywhere. And our goal is to go through the city and try to spot them out where they shouldn't be, and then make their way to their secret lair and destroy them. Um, yeah, that is what I'm thinking right now. Okay, now I'm actually gonna finish the layout of the ride because I want to build the shell of the building first. Okay, here we go. Full layout of the ride done, and I'm gonna tell you the exact story I'm thinking of. You guys can build along at home if you want, if anyone's even watching this. Um, but okay. So like I said, this woman here, this geezer, this woman is going to be explaining to you what your mission is. Um, you're then gonna go around this corner, exit the lab, or I think it'd probably be the police station here. You're probably being shown like the weapon you're using here, or like their secret plan. This straight here is going to be like a city, and then you're going to see some kind of sign which is leading off to the alien secret base. Um, and it will take you through this windy wood scene here, and then you'll go into a cave right here, and then fight off some of them inside of this dark cave. It's going to be quite very dark, and then you'll defeat them in the final scene here, and then you go back into the station here. Okay, we're gonna move these out the way for now. Lovely. And start building an exterior. So we're gonna start on the back side of the building, the unthemed part. And this is what I used on my previous build, the dark ride that I started. I I did the bottom layer as corrugated walls. There we go, that looks nice there. And then used whatever color plaster or concrete, whatever you want to use. Yeah, literally whatever material as the next color. Now, last time I used green, but this time I think I'm going to use grey. What color's speaking to me? We'll go poppy. We'll go for red. And we're gonna go for a green color. Kind of like that. I don't know. We're gonna have the building about this tall. We don't want it to be crazy tall. Maybe we'll give it a bit of a dark green. But again, you can choose whatever color you want. I quite like this. Now, obviously, we want to leave some room to put scenery in. So that everything can look nice and work together. Um, and then the reason I did that now is so that I know which half of the building I'm gonna have themed and which half of the building I'm not gonna have themed. And for the rest, just for now, I'm just gonna put some white plaster around the back, around the front. can literally make the size of your building as long as you. You can literally make the building as large as you want. You can literally make the building as large as you want, as long as it fits in that dark ride. Or even if you want to have an outside section. Okay, there we go. Now we know the shape of the building. I feel happy. I'm gonna start theming it. I want you to feel really small in this world. What's really cool about doing this theme is that I can use any scenery piece really. Because you're supposed to be really small, so I could use because it's a toy box theme, so I could use Western theme stuff, Viking theme stuff, because you're just in this toy box. Like here, I can just use this anchor piece because it fits in with the theme. For the walls, we're going to use some kind of cardboard because I kind of like the idea of doing it, and then I'll probably change the color of it to make it appear a bit like a police station. This is the shape of the building I want. It's quite small. But we're going to make everything white or grey. then what we're going to do, which is interesting, we're going to duplicate it and then move it across here and make it slightly just laid, but a little bit lower. Bit like this. And then I'm going to change that color to blue. And this way it gives the room a little bit more effect and makes it look a bit more like a police station, which is what I want. So here I'm just going to get it out a little bit and then drop it down. And then change the color of that to blue. And then just decorate this with whatever window I find. I might just use some windows like this. But I'm hoping there's some more plastic looking windows we can find. Like a bit like this, but if it was a window. Oh wait, here we go. I have it like this. I think this looks pretty cool. I think this makes a really nice effect. And we're going to duplicate these windows around. This looks a bit nice. And we're going to put the roof on at the end just because I want to be able to see what I'm doing clearly. And now what I think we're going to do is we're just going to place some bits of toys on the floor around this room just to clutter up a bit. And put a little robot friend here. I feel like I'm disappearing off frame. I'm very sorry. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm putting clouds outside the window. Just show the riders where we are. I get it's already obvious, but like just in case. There we go, looking good. And then maybe we could put some barcodes on stuff. I don't know. Ooh, we actually got a police logo. I didn't know this. This is really nice. I'm gonna plaster this around a bit too. Oh, this is really nice. I did not know we had these pieces. This really shows where we are now. Okay, this is perfect. Oh, this is so good. Okay, it's all looking really nice. I'm not gonna try clutter it too much, but oh wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. They accidentally made it so this is the end of the ride and this is the start of the ride, so the ride is actually only this long. Okay. Let's just change that. Let's rectify this. Okay, there we go, fixed. And here's what this scene looks like. Let's change the speed of this. And here is what this scene is looking like right now. It's looking pretty cool. I might have the car stop here and face this way. Right here. Control your. Have it stop for like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. And then. Wait, roll. Wait, what? Okay, so that changes. Okay, we know that. The pitch changes the way it's facing. What does roll do? Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know this could do that. I'm a noob, clearly. But we're gonna have the pitch face up a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, well, we've done it to the max, actually. But okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. So that is the first scene done. Let's move on to the next one.